I got the toe spacers because much like our feet and like life, shoes and lifestyles are gearing you and steering you in the direction that they want you to go in, right? And it's only natural that you're like our feet, they grow used to certain things, certain narrows, and it becomes normalized, right? But that's not the case. That's how they want you to rock and sleep. Much like the spacers, they're going to be friends, spiritual practices, experiences that come in between you. Now, you are the judge. You are the dictator. You are the not a victim, not a martyr, not being on those super self-righteous path. You, within yourself, know what's good with you, within your soul. You get lost in mentalities and lies and likes and how you're perceived by others and how you think others are seen by you and all this other rada. When really, these people are put here to steer you back on course. Of course, it's going to be uncomfortable like the spacers. Of course, you're going to switch up different shoes, different lanes. But much like that, it's for the betterment in the long run. You're not going to see it now. You're not going to see it popularized now. You're not going to see it trending now because later on in life, ain't nobody going to give a fuck then. It's going to be just you. And you're going to be looking back on the decisions that you made. You want wisdom that you can not only pass on by oral tradition, like certain rituals and Masonic practices and general practices, outdated thought forms. You want wisdom that can be proved, that has been tried by fire. You want wisdom that puts you on your 10 toes, that you've been about that action, that you've been about that life, that you've been out there in the field. And that way you are taking care of yourself to take care of others. Because believe it or not, you pass it on to the generation, they're going to drop the ball, Shit's going to fall to the wayside. You can only depend on you. You don't have to be no nice-ass senior citizen or elder type shit, You have to apply that pressure and not let pressure be applied to you to be sat down. You got to sit yourself down. You got to disappear. You got to make people wonder, where did the elders go? The elders stepped aside and is putting in that motherfucking work, putting in that shadow work on an ascended level that all the young people are out here in everyone's face, We're out here being seen. Elders are doing work that ain't being seen, just like the way their suffering ain't being seen. Like veterans and all kinds of bullshit. Like they wanna corrupt the youth coming up and put everything in your face and plain as day, because that's what they use in the light, because it's really sorcery and darkness. But the elders is going to be behind the scenes. The elders is going to be behind the scenes holding down the traditions, perfecting it for when the right people come across that motherfucking way. So take care of your body now. Take care of your temple now. Take care of your mind now. Because down the long run, you're going to see the shit in astrology in your house system. Let's just talk about old age, just like the older generational planets. You think this is going to be the first Saturn return that you see? You think it ain't more rings before you ascend into your plane of subconscious or conscious, or however you see it, to ascend into your heaven or descending into your hell, or ascending into a neutral state within another spirit and space of reality where this mentality, this brain, these chakras are not even mindful of these frequencies? Huh? So like the spacers on my toes, Things are there to put blockages and redirect you on the course. Your bone structure is adapting to the frame of how they are making the footprint trending and just visible for you. It's going down that same line of reason, so you can't get out and walk and stomp and jump and ground. That's why it's attacking the feet. That's why, like these shoes, you can get wide-footed shoes and soles. I hope y'all get where I'm coming from, because I'm making that an example. Taking the wisdom out of that as an example, because I'm proud of that. That I'm going to have the mentality to prepare for when I am older, for when I am in that age. For when I am matured. When I am matured in that vessel, in that space, and it's a completely different mentality as far as taking care of your body. Like that shit comes 1,000%, 1,000-fold. and even speaking this way. You know what I'm saying? Get your mouthpieces so you're not grinding your teeth or grinding your tongue. Get your natural products for your hair. Get your back straightener to fix your posture so you can speak upright and speak properly. So that where the mind goes, the body goes. When your mind is descending and worshiping certain idols and technology and shit, your body, your spine is leaning in that direction. You're creating a sigil and your energy, your fluids, your macabre, and all the alchemy is coming and going in the direction that they wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody keep you down. Don't let nobody say you're weird. Like, you're wise beyond your years. You're wise beyond your parents. You're wise beyond your grandparents. That's how certain elders know to skip their generation of children, to skip their generation of children, and go to the grandbabies. That's that bond between the grandparent and the grandbaby. Because certain shit that you taught your children, you know it's gonna get remixed, right? And it's gonna get filtered down to their kids. So you're not going in and redoing all the shit that they learned in the world, because it's a mix of what you learned from what you learned into the world. All you can do is reapply your new wisdom, your new knowledge, your new task upon what your children have taught them. And you just not even taking over, but put your faith in them. Put your faith, belief, your imagination, your power is in there. Your power of your imagination, where you're taking care of your soul and your imagination and your third eye. Your hands may not work depending on how you take care of your body now. If you're working on the wrist, allow your flexibility on your body. You see that in your hands first before your body. So get out there and do that shit. I haven't had one of these messages in a while, but I'm really like inspired by what I'm doing, taking inspired action by what I'm doing. And you know the fit is drippy, you know what I'm saying? Real earth, real motherfucking silver, real motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, laying down the groundwork. So thank y'all. Like, take care of y'all feet, you know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Walk it like you be talking. 400.